Sports Wire video. Well, sports fans, it wasn't the game we were expecting, but we're back on the gridiron for a Week 2 matchup between the Rockmart Yellow Jackets and the Villa Rica Wildcats. The Jackets made an unscheduled trip to Carroll County on Saturday night to help the Wildcats christen their newly renovated stadium for their first game back at home on the season. But it was Rockmart who ended their night in celebration before it was all over. Check out the top 10 plays from this meeting of two teams who weren't expecting to play one another this season after a brief word from this Polk Sports Wire sponsor. This Polk Sports Wire video is brought to you by GFL Environmental, who are looking to hire heavy equipment operators with an opportunity to earn a $2,000 signing bonus. Check out the ad on polksportswire.com for more information, or visit gflenv.com/career to fill out an application now. Thanks to GFL Environmental for sponsoring this Polk Sports Wire video and free local sports content at polksportswire.com. Let's get back into the top 10 highlights from Rockmart at Villa Rica. Starting off with number 10, Villa Rica ball in the third quarter, and one of those plays, I just wasn't in a good position to capture all of it. However, kudos to Jake Bailey, who scored this defensive touchdown to put the Jackets up in the second half. Number 9. Brent Washington is going to be a name you hear a lot this season. Check out how he hurdles over Villa Rica's, listed as, Mecky Boykin in this big first quarter play to help set the tone of the game in clip number 9. Slowing it down and pausing for a minute, you can see how the Villa Rica defense was caught a bit off guard on this counter play and gave Washington the opportunity to pick up yardage. And when Boykin moves in to make the play, he was completely unready for Washington to be able to jump that fast. Villa Rica quarterback Colby Nally connects with Bryson Osby for a touchdown pass to the far side of the field into coverage, tying up the game early between the Jackets and Wildcats in this 8th clip. This time it's the Wildcats defense who come up big against the Jackets as J.D. Davis gets tracked down in the backfield for a big loss when he took a sack later on in the game trying to drive downfield for a score. Holy cow, Dennis Sims came out of nowhere on this 6th play in the highlight reel. To give you an idea just how fast that was, I'll slow it down so you can see this one more time and enjoy how he just appears out of the frame and right into Villa Rica's T.J. Harbison. Keep an eye out for the name Ty McKee in the future because he's already being sought for colleges during his senior year. McKee gets into a seam and finds himself able to make it in for a touchdown almost without being touched at all by the Jackets defense. He'll be playing on Saturdays more than likely somewhere next fall. It takes a lot of toughness to bring down Nazir Turner, who was determined not to be stopped in Rockmart's final touchdown play of the night and had 3 defenders trying to drag him down before he crossed the end zone. Jackets scored 28-21. Want to end a drive, put Dennis Sims in man coverage, and force the quarterback to throw. That's basically what happened in this clip. That wasn't perfect, but Sims came up with a late pick to stop a comeback drive holding its track for the Wildcats. Let's go back to the second quarter for another big touchdown run. Jackets have the ball. J.D. Davis keeps the ball himself on a quarterback draw and takes it to the house to put Rockmart up 14-7. Before we get to the top play of the night, let's give some credit to the unsung hero of any team who gets few opportunities to shine. Kickers from both sides had long field goal tips on the night. Shout out to Jose Alegria of Rockmart for coming up short in this early first quarter boot that didn't make it far. And to Villa Rica's kicker, whose name I couldn't figure out, also tried from 49 yards out later in the contest and wasn't able to make the distance either. Rounding out this week's highlight reel is a name you've already heard a couple of times in this video. Rewinding back to the first quarter, Dennis Sims showed how much he was determined to be the star of the night for the Yellow Jackets. Villa Rica was 4th and 18 and backed up near their own end zone when they punted away to Rockmart in the first quarter and Sims was waiting for it. He weaved his way for a 45-yard touchdown run and earned his spot for the top play of the game for this Week 2 edition. With the 28-21 win under their belts, Rockmart has earned themselves a much-needed bye week for Labor Day weekend and moves to 1-1 in the young season. The Jackets will host Coahuila Creek to open region play and hold homecoming festivities at halftime on September 10th. I'm Kevin the editor. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Want to give a shout out to your favorite player on this top 10 video? Comment below or head over to polksportswire.com to leave one at your source for Polk County sports content.